Hello, everyone. This is Amro's evening or morning podcast, depending on the time you're listening to at. I don't know. So, basically, I'm going to start the podcast, right? This was the introductory session. Excuse me for the shitty mic quality. I'm not planning on buying a mic either. I'm not serious about this. I did this because I felt like the world deserves to hear my opinion. And this is something I've decided on, right? Based on nothing. So basically, I haven't come up for a name for this podcast yet. It would be something, I don't know, 3 day podcast, cigarette talks, something like that. And this was just an introductory session. It was just to let everyone know that I'm planning to make a podcast. How long will it last? I don't know. Am I going to do it every day? I don't know. Is it going to be something I'm doing regularly? I don't know either. I might get bored in a week and not do it again. So basically, this is a podcast for everyone. Uh, I don't know. You're bored, might listen to it. You want to hear my opinion about something, listen to it. You want to hear someone blabbering, so you feel like there's someone around you when you're by yourself, go for it. Cooking in the kitchen, you're sick of and bored of all of the music you're listening to usually, listen to it. You don't like me, listen to it. You don't like me, listen to it. You might hate me more. You like me, listen to it. You might still hate me. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I would like this podcast to be something that you would, I don't know, have a tough day, listen to, hear something funny, go on about it. Uh, I don't know, have an unpopular opinion. Maybe you could discuss it in the podcast. I'm up for any suggestions, of course, any recommendations, what we can do, what we can say. Yeah. So basically, this is going to be really raw. My laptop's own microphone. Am I planning to buy a mic, as I said earlier? I'm not sure. I don't know. No. What are we going to be talking about, Amro? Like, what are you going to fill this podcast with? I really have no idea. It started off as, I don't know, I like this comedian, Billy Burr, right? He's an amazing dude. He's a rageful dude. He makes this funny podcast. He talks about a lot of rubbish, and some of it makes some sense to me. I like sometimes working while listening to it. I don't know, doing nothing and listening to it. So I thought I could start something similar. This project could be like an ugly child, right? It's ugly at birth. It might have potential to look better later, sound better later. If you find my voice, you know, I don't know. I don't have the best voice for a podcast. Maybe I don't have a voice for this kind of thing, but I definitely do have a face for radio. Excuse me. So yeah, like if you find my voice soothing or something, you can listen to it. Might it bring you some comfort? Yeah. If you don't find my voice soothing or decent, maybe you could, I don't know, enjoy the content, focus on something else in the podcasts. Like there's a couple of things only to focus on when you're listening to a podcast. So that's pretty much it. We're going to, I am by myself, yeah, going to maybe record another episode. I'm not planning to make this long. Like 20 minutes is more than enough. I don't know. Maybe if I have a lot to say, 30 minutes at best. But like, come on, 1.5 hours or 1 hour. Come on, like, nah. Just too much effort, too much. I don't know. Like, for someone like me, okay, I'm not planning really much to cut and slap stuff in it so that the podcast makes a solid hour because of rubbish I say all the time. Yeah, I'm just going to have like 1 20 minute sitting, record it, release it into the wild, and watch what happens with it. Yeah. Uh, That's pretty much it. Come in. Okay, and as you can see, my environment is quite uncontrolled. People come in and out of the room at any time they want. It's more of a public toilet than a room. I'm your fucking roommate. Yeah, that was Ibo. We might take him as a guest soon. Who knows if he has something interesting to say. One thing I know for sure though, he's so talkative. If he comes on, he's going to talk more than me, which is not necessarily bad. But it's bad when he's holding you from going to the toilet and he's just talking. Are you coming back? All right. Yeah. So this is going to be something. Yeah, podcasts. I think they're cool. They're a way to pass time. Yeah. I don't know. I hope you find this sort of like pastime content in my podcasts. How many times are you gonna say podcast? I don't know. I'm just trying to say it as much as I can to make sure it's real. Are you trying to fill a 2,000 word essay? No, I'm actually trying to hit the 10-minute mark. Like, come on, who would take you serious if you release like a 5-minute, I don't know, podcast introduction? You know, like normally podcasts are like at least half an hour long. What? At least yeah, half an hour long. This is not going to be a podcast. This is a podcast introduction. For all of you who's unfamiliar with a podcast introduction, something. It's a term coined on the 14th of April 2020. I don't know either. I just mentioned it earlier. You should have been here. Maybe listen to me later as I'm pre-recorded. So yep, this was it, I guess, for now. I might release a session in a couple of days or something. All right, so heads up, keep in touch. Hope everyone is doing well in these days. Stay safe, stay at home. I don't know, like just like I don't know, you don't really have to do anything even if you're at home. Okay, it's okay to be lazy, it's okay to be yourself, it's okay to be tardy. Like just be realistic with yourself. You know yourself better than anyone. Yeah, so just stay safe and I don't know, just stay at home. All right, have a nice day or night. It depends on when you're listening to this.